Exercise 1.3 11th sum. If f, g, h are real valued function defined on R, function f and g are function defined on real numbers, then prove that what I want to prove. What I want to prove, f plus g composite h is equal to f composite h plus g composite h. This we never proven as. See, f composite h plus g composite h, this is given. F composite h plus g composite h, this is our prudeness we need to prove. The next subdivision present is nothing but what you can say about f composite of g plus h, whether this can be f composite g plus f composite h or not. F composite g plus f composite h or not, we need to verify this one. That only they are saying justify your answer. What you can say about f composite g plus h. So in 10th standard you were studied about composite function. What is studied about composite function, I will detail explain to you. F composite g, sometimes you can say dot f dot g. F composite g is equal to f composite g of x. This also we can write. This is nothing but f of g of x, f of g of x. This g of x is the inner function for f. This g of x is the inner function for f. Therefore f of g of x, f composite g or f dot g is equal to f composite g of x, we can write as x, and then f of g of x, we can write f of g of x. So next I will going to move towards the LHS. What is LHS given here? F plus g composite of h. Now after composite the function which becomes on right hand side is nothing but inner function. So this is going to be our inner function. Before writing the inner function, first we are going to put x, f plus g composite h of x. Next, this is going to be our inner function. So f plus g, what I want, of h of x, f plus g of h of x. Now this we can write as, how we can going to write f of h of x, f of h of x, close the bracket, plus g of h of x, g of h of x. So the same reversal product, f of g of x we can write as f composite g, f of g of x we can write as f composite g of x. The same f of h of x we can write as f composite h of x, plus the same here also g composite h of x. Now after x, if we going to write reverse, this x can be neglected, so we can write f composite g. The same, the x can be neglected, so f composite h plus g composite h, f plus g composite h, nothing but f composite h, yes, g composite h, yes. So this is our RHS, hence proved. So next what I want to prove, this is not a prove, what they are asking, what you can say about f composite of g plus h. So listen, f composite g plus h, f composite g plus h is not going to equal to f composite g plus f composite h. F composite g plus f composite h, this is not equal. Why it is not equal? If it is equal or not equal, I need to make some justification for this sum. So I am going to solve this. F composite g plus h is not equal to f composite g plus f composite h plus, but if you are going to see, f composite h plus g composite h satisfies, but this is not satisfies. How I am going to prove this? By giving some simple example, I am going to justify this answer. Let f of x is equal to x plus 1. Next, g of x is equal to x square. Next, I can take h of x is equal to 2x minus 1. This is our just one assumption. We assume the one of the function, and I going to prove what I said. F composite g plus h is not equal to f composite g plus f composite h. This I am going to prove with some examples. These are examples, this is justification. If you want, you can write justification also in heading, no problem in this. Justification, because we need to justify, no, because I told it is not true, so I need to justify your answer by giving some examples. Without example this is impossible, so I am going to provide some examples. So this is going to be our LHS. What is LHS? F composite G plus H. So F composite G plus H of X I can write. This H I can write X. What I can write? Nothing but F composite. Otherwise I will do in simple way. F of G plus H of X. F of G plus H of X. After that F of this G of X plus H of X. G of X plus H of X. F of, what is G of X given here? X square plus, what is H of X given here? 2x minus 1. So F of X nothing but X square plus 2x minus 1. We know what is F of X. Listen carefully. What is F of X? F of X is equal to X plus 1. Now what I want to find? X square plus 2x minus 1. In place of X, what is present here? X square plus 2x minus 1. So I need to put in place of X, X square plus 2x minus 1. Already a plus 1 here. So plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. X square plus 2x is the equation 1. What is this? This is nothing but F composite. F composite G plus H. This is the first equation. What is RHS? RHS is nothing but F composite G plus F composite H. So first I am going to find F composite G. We can write as F composite G of X. After writing X, I can write F of G of X. F of G of X. F of, what is G of X I have taken? I have taken G of X nothing but X square. I have taken X square. We know, I will write inside, we know F of X is nothing but X plus 1. What is F of X square? F of X square is nothing but in place of X, if X means X, in place of X square I into X square plus 1, nothing but X square plus 1. Next, F composite H. Next I am going to make F composite H. F composite is nothing but F composite H of X. After it, F of H of X, close the bracket. F of, what is H of X? We have taken 2x minus 1. We have taken 2x minus 1. So see, define F of X is equal to X plus 1. Now what I want to find? F of 2x minus 1. In place of X, 2x minus 1. So in place of X, 2x minus 1. What is present here? Plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. Answer is nothing but 2x. So I need to add both this answer. Therefore F composite G plus F composite is nothing but X square plus 1. X square plus 1, I need to add this one, plus X. So keep it as equation 2. See, from equation 1 and 2, whether it satisfies? No, it is not, that's not satisfied. Therefore from equation 1 and 2, what I can say? F composite G plus H. F composite G plus H is not equal to F composite G plus F composite H. So this is our justification. I need to say one important thing to you. If I am going to change this F of X, G of X, H of X in some other function, it can be satisfies. Listen carefully. It can be satisfies. But what I told, if any one function is unsatisfied, by taking any, this is, I have taken this example I have taken and I proved is not equal. Suppose if you are going to take one example, for example I will just tell you, suppose F of X is equal to X, I think so. F of X is equal to X plus 1, G of X. G of X is nothing but X plus 1. H of X is equal to X square. If you are going to take this function, it will satisfy, I think so. This one satisfies. But no problem. But what my idea is, if any one example is unsatisfied, totally unsatisfied only. Sometimes satisfies, sometimes not satisfied. This is not a proper way. If one thing is unsatisfied, this is not unsatisfied only. For one, if I take in one f of x, g of x, h of x, is one of the example I have taken. This example is not equal. So what? So totally this function is not equal only. Sir, sometimes this is equal, sir. I don't need to worry about equal thing. One thing is unequal, one thing is false. All the things is going to be false only. Even though it is true for 1 or 2 statements, I don't need to worry for 2 or 3 statements going to be true. One thing it is false, totally all the combination we need to make a false only. So this is our justification and I proved also. Thank you.